What is up, team? Today I am playing Dead by Daylight, but every time I lose, I go on and learn a fundamental of pixel art. For today, I'm using a really weird, kind of a backpack exposed build on Houndmaster. I'm trying to be one of the best Houndmasters to ever do it, so, you know, hopefully this will work out good. We got Forever Entwined, you know, to make sure that our agitation value, like, we really get some value out of it and they can't run far out of our tear radius before we hook. And then we got Infectious Fright to make sure that, you know, we get downs, we know who is in the tear radius and if we should be searching for anybody. And then we obviously got Starstruck for the expose. Alright, so this shit's... I think they're trying to break my 3-gen here. She's heading over to Shack. I don't think she makes this though. Get a hit here. She's going over to the right here, but she... Oh, I would thought she would fake that. But what do I know? Alright, got the dog on her, and then we get our first down here. Ooh, that's actually pretty nice that we get somebody over here. Oh, is it this Dwight specifically? Oh yeah, he is. Oh, he didn't even know he was exposed. Killer grade and just actually reset. I'm playing on the 13th here today, so that is why I think I have a Dwight that doesn't exactly know what he's doing. Oh, Invocation. I'm bringing Invocations in the big 2-6, but what do I know? Slow vault? I probably should have sent the dog at that. What happened? Hello? Alright. Redirect here. Really good hit. I think they're gonna drop this. No, they don't. I don't even know if they know they can. Just took this real quick. They go after the thing. Good hit. Yeah, against Houndmaster, you actually, like, it's much more favorable to play in open areas, like, against her, because the dog only, like, runs in a straight line. And obviously you can redirect it, but, you know, that's only to another straight line. It doesn't, like, really home onto anything. She might get away here, because I wasn't really paying attention. Good hit on that. Actually, right at the end of town since there. Oh, I see her. Okay. So, right about here, I think would be good. Yeah. Okay, we kind of intercept her there. That's good, that's good. The search is actually a really good chase, like assistance. Alright. Get this pickup here. There's nobody in our terror radius, which kind of sucks. But I think if we hook at this hook over here, we have a way more likely chance of somebody being near us. Not exactly sure why he slow vaulted that. Couldn't tell you. I'm gonna go back to this generator over here. Was it this one? Hello? Yep. I don't know why it's like so gun-ho on sticking on one generator sometimes. Fortunately, I show up a little too late. It's fine though. She's playing off of where the dog is and not where I am. Which is a good thing. It's a good thing to acknowledge where the dog is. But, you know, the killer is obviously more pressing than their power. Not exactly sure where she's going. Don't really have anything here. But she's just trying to die edge map so she doesn't get Starstruck value. They're probably on Shack, if I had to guess. Well, at least the other two are on Shack. No, all three of them are on Shack. The hell do I know? Okay, somebody needs to get out here or I'm gonna have to start loading some fundamentals. Dwight dies! Great. Okay, that's not great. Actually, she dies on hook, because I don't think they make it. What? They think they're going for that second escape? That's what I think. In my opinion. My humble opinion. My humble and always correct opinion. Nice. Just what I was hoping for. And it's her too, so the other one has to come in and save, or they just, you know, get the free down. Cool. Alright, watch this epic play. She's gonna be right up. Oh, okay, never mind. I thought she would let me get the dog on her. Hey guys, today I'm Ghostface. I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm hunting. I'm gonna kill you.
Yo, if you don't use your power, bro.
What? I'm playing Ghostface. Look, See, I don't need to use my power. Some haters will say you need to use your power on Ghostface. As you can see, I did that chase perfectly fine without my power. What?
Dead ass is gonna hurt to look at. This is like watching you play Ghostface without me coaching you is gonna hurt.
No, but like that's the point. Like it's like me and I have to lock in.
Bad.
As Ghostface.
It's so bad.
No, it's not.
Please.
What
What are you doing? Actual goon.
I'm trolling. I'm trolling.
Yo, why are you trying to hit him? Oh my god. Hitting him clears all of the stuff. Okay, I'm sorry.
I have to kill him. I got it. Watch this. See? And they said I couldn't do Ghostface. Hey guys, today I don't know how to play Ghostface. Hey, today I'm Ghostface. Today I'm gonna go stalk this guy as Ghostface. Today I'm gonna hit this guy as Ghostface. Alright, so today I'm gonna go up and kill this guy as Ghostface. I don't know how this structure is structuring.
You have Olsen's wallet. You can just use your power off cooldown.
Oh,
What
okay.
the hell? What did you just do right there?
I needed to freaking recharge my AirPods, dude. Look, I can still bring this back.
Why is that it? I don't.
Dude, what the hell? I'm actually trolling. I'm actually trolling a little bit.
Oh my god. You're being correct right now. You just did that in front of my face.
What? Dude, I am...
You just hit someone with 60% stock right before you get your power back. And you're trying to stalk the injured...
What the hell? Yo! Yo, bro, I swear to God, bro. Oh my God, bro. Yo, dude, I did nothing wrong this Ghostface match, and I lose like this, bro. Oh my God, bro. I thought I was... Alright, the first concept I'm learning is called line work. And so basically, this lady was like... Go check her out, by the way. This video is really helpful. I'll link it in the description. But she was all like, make sure your lines aren't like extra thick like this. And to do that on your software, you turn on something called Pixel Perfect. But I'm literally just using this line tool, so it won't do that anyways. And I'm just gonna try to like redraw my profile picture here. And then another thing she was talking about is like your lines basically like have to have consistency. She was on something like right here. She was like, if your lines aren't consistent, like this isn't a consistent line because you see how that's like a 3 and then that's like a 1 and a 2, and that just looks bad. So you want to make sure that they line up correctly. So that's what I'm doing here. I don't even know where I branch out here, like right here. That first one's kind of like a little weird, isn't it? Oh, Markiplier. Hold on, am I cooking? Okay, so little thing like right there. And wait, it would go like inward like that? I kind of like that. Okay, does this follow her structure that she was talking about? I know it has that little thing at the end, but that's kind of like what it does in the original Markiplier. This in the original picture though, because it has like the leaf Markiplier that's gonna hang off of it. The only problem is like, I don't know, it looks like kind of like stubby. Like it looks too fat here. I made it too fat. But I feel like I'm following her advice of the line work pretty well here, right? Yeah, that looks like a better starting point. And then I need to do the little leaf that's on this area right here. I'll do that on another layer. I don't know, but I kind of like want to draw it at an angle here, you know what I mean? Like the leaf should kind of be like... So I understand that like the line work's kind of supposed to mimic it, but never mind, that does look chunky, doesn't it? Closer to the original. Yeah, I like that. I think the base still looks pretty fat. Alright, that's Fundamental 1 done. Today we are playing Spring Trap. I don't know why these intros I keep saying today like it's not the same video it was 2 seconds ago. Springtrap is my most prestige killer. Today I'm doing a little bit of a silly hex build with Bonnie guitar strings. So we'll see how it goes. Good hit. Nice. Are you going for an unhook right now at this hour? Watch this. I don't know why he would unhook that early. He's lucky I don't feel like tunneling. Nice. He takes this to Shack. He makes his pallet. Does he? No, he does. At least Shack pallet's gone. That's huge. And he still has the axe embedded in him. I'm actually gonna go after this Leon. He's in a really unfortunate position here. Bro. Finally. Holy crap. Still got 1 stack of Pentimento, which is pretty important here. A generator gets blocked by no bars. We'll just probably walk over to that if I can be honest with you. Always keeping it at 1 stack of Pentimento because multiple stacks aren't really that worth it. We can see that totem gets destroyed. So we're just gonna rekindle this one over here. Hooking new people is kind of important here though, because otherwise we don't get crazy amount of Pentimento stacks. Alright, I get this though, which is absolutely huge. And that means we have another plaything up, which means we have another Pentimento up. That's actually kind of huge. I have to go stop that generator real quick. I hope Sable isn't on it. He goes down here. Unfortunate. Oh, and it's not even that generator that's like basically done, which sucks. I clicked grab, dude. They need to make it so you can assign the grab key, bro. That just lost me this game. Good hit though. Blocked? Why is... Oh! A random generator became blocked! No way, freaking secret project. Wait, that's the wrong generator. Uh-oh. How do I tell you? Yeah. Oh my god, I actually sold that. What do I do? I have to grab him. I have to zone him and grab him. Good. Pick up looking at this wall. One more. Nice. He respects that pallet, which is insane to me. What do I know though? If I wait here, if I'm very patient. Oh my god. Seriously? Dude, oh my god, bro. No, actually, this is actually a crazy game, bro. What the hell, dude? There's no way, there's no way. What the hell? Alright, so I forgot the mouth in the last one. But the mouth is here now, and the eyes are here now, and I don't know, it looks alright. So I'm gonna keep going anyway though. She would talk about shading or some crap, and she said make sure that the lighting is consistent with your shading, and also that when you shade, you have like a color wheel, and the shading should be the different colors on the wheel, like connecting to them. And now I do that right now. But then I feel like I want a little bit of an outline to define that, you know what I mean? What do I do here, dude? It looks creepy. That actually looks better. It looks scary. Why does he look so scary? Is it because it's like a black void and like I should invert it, right? I actually like that way more. That looks way less menacing. Now the shading, right? The light has to come in from one direction. So let's say it comes in from right here. I'm not gonna lie to you. I think like there's not really, so she told me to pick from a palette, right? And so here's the palette I have. I don't really think I have a light color. Well, I don't know. I like it so far. I know this isn't like what she said to do for the shading. I don't know, like it's difficult. I don't understand what she means when she says, you know, opposite color of the wheel or whatever. Because maybe it's just this is also like a really weird shape to shade in the first place. Because like, call me crazy, but This just does not look good. It's coming from here, so that means there's light here too. I'm on the wrong layer. I just realized I'm on the freaking base layer, but it's okay. There's no going back now. Kind of want it to stop like right here, but like doesn't it like when light does that on pixel art, doesn't it like fizzle out? Doesn't it like not instantly end? That looks dumb. Maybe it's like the amount of pixels I'm working with, but that doesn't look good. Do I put any more? Do I just go all the way down? I think that's like an easier angle for light for a beginner, you know? Anyway, I think that's going to be step 2 done. This was 22 minutes long in footage. So, yeah, on to the next match. Hey everyone, Epidermis here today. We're going to kill the survivors because we have 3 million hours on Bubba. Alright, I got one here, so I'm going to rev. I never said I was the best Epidemic. I just said I was Epidemic. Usually, like, I can commentate over my killer because I know what I'm doing, but I genuinely could not tell you. Oh, found him. That generates damage. It just unhooked her. I don't really care that much, about my generators particularly. Kind of just getting hook stages is what I'm focused with right now. I'll go after this. I lied. Trying to go down to that pallet, but we don't allow it. That rhymed. Kind of crazy. I didn't know I had it like that. But Epi always talking about some roll of 2 after a pallet gets broken, which I think means if you have 2 chainsaw charges, then you'll always get it after a pallet's broken. Like, you always get it down. I like how Epidemi, like, I don't know, I've never like got into a stream or anything, but when he edits his videos, he always says like rule of 2 or whatever, and then he never like actually edits in the video what the rule of 2 is. But, you know, I mean, I feel like if you have any level of intelligence, you can pretty safely assume what it is, you know? Not exactly rocket science, I don't think. Nice. If you're wondering why I was violently shaking my camera, it's because Epi, Lord Epi, the best Bubba to ever do it, can't get his name out of my mouth. Says it's to obscure animation. They gave me a good semi-3 gen right here. I lied. I didn't even know she was there. Probably honestly could have just crouched behind a tree or something and been fine. I keep forgetting to extend with eerie flesh. Like, it's genuinely like just something I don't do for some reason. Literally the entire point of the add-on, mind you. Now why would you run into the hook that I'm hooking on? Is the real question, you know? Blah, 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 blah. Oh. Right at the end of that too. And that's why I'm the best Bubba ever in the entire game. Nobody does it better than me. I've played Clown genuinely maybe like 3 times. I'm like slowly just getting the killers that I genuinely have no idea what I'm doing with. Oh, I didn't even know I would make that. Boil over. Wait, did I say ride with me last round instead of boil over, bro? I'm so silly. Ride with me is the one where you vault a window and it's like, hello? What the hell? God's flashlight, bro. What was that? Guy's under pallet though, but he crawls away from it, weirdly enough. I don't get beamed in the face by God's chosen flashlight, so that's pretty nice. Nice. And she goes down a main. I know I just revealed my no-ed, but everything's gonna be okay. Clown is like kind of a deadly basement camper now. You kind of just sit here, you throw the freaking white bottle, like pink bottle, like 60 times. I actually have enough time to reload before a bottle is even gone, so I can literally just spam this. Why would they make this? This is so stupid. I think she dies on hook here. This guy has God's chosen flashlight, so... See, I'm not sure why you would do that. Does she know something I don't? Oh yeah, she does. She knows him. I'll just pick this up and bring it to basement, honestly. No, God's chosen flashlight, bro. Oh my god, did they actually get the 4 out here? Hello? No, no, hello? Is that real? Is that real or is he exploding? Can you actually do that? Is that an actual thing that could be done? Too bad. God's chosen flashlight's dead. Oh wow. Didn't record audio for the end part here, but that's because it took me like 50 minutes to do all of this. I took to heart way more what she meant by that shading thing earlier. She actually had a specific mention of brown being shaded with purple, so that's how I knew what to pick. I didn't really know what she was talking about otherwise, and so I assumed that meant the lighter color was orange, because that's like the opposite side of red. Kind of. A little close to red. You get the point. And then I did like a little bit of outline shading, which she said could be like normal shading colors and doesn't have to be as drastic, as well as shading the leaf. So for the leaf, I went for like cyan as the dark color and then yellow as the light color, and it really took me a second to get the light color here, but you know. And then I changed the outline of the leaf to the outline that I have on the twig too, so it was more readable. And then I did shading on the outline of the leaf. And then I realized this branch was like not even, like how she said for everything to be even, you know how that it was like a 1 1 2 2 2 3 or something, but you see how this new one starts as a 1 and a 1 at the bottom, and I eventually get to a different version of this in a second here, where it's like much more sophisticated, and this is what took so much time, is trying to figure out how to make a new version of this since it's still like look relatively natural. So I eventually come up with this shape and kind of change the base around a little bit too. But you'll see here in a second, I think it comes out pretty well. You can see at the top there my failed attempts at doing so, but I think like this is probably the best outcome that I possibly could have had. I darken up the leaf colors a little bit over on the other side there, just because I thought it stood out a little bit too much. And then I start playing around with the contrast just a little bit, kind of as some final touches, because I thought it could be a little more exaggerated. And then right here I'm fixing the shading. You can see there's a little bit of update on the shading on the top, to get a better and more consistent angle of the shading. I do a little bit of shading on the mouth and the eyes. That I decided not to do the purple thing or whatever, because I thought it's kind of an outline anyways. But yeah, that's gonna be, you know, learning fundamentals of pixel art if I lose a DBD match, and I think it came out really well. Tell me what you guys think in the comments below. That's about it. See ya.
Wasn't a cat, and they pulled out all the stops to pull the teddy off the roof. So they didn't need to raise the roof to save the stranded teddy. You betty that they're ready when there's a bare need for Freddy. They held steady and they didn't blush, even if the thing was plush. Bet you that it's still a rush, saving something stuffed. Call it fluff, call it guff, but don't ever say they bluffed, because Freddy's now home safe, and for his owner, that's enough.